Hey, what's going on? Logan Henry here. And a couple weeks back, my wife Erica and I went to my sister Anna's wedding in Hilton Head, South Carolina. And it was an incredible time, but the days leading up to the wedding, we had stayed in an Airbnb, which was very close to the ocean. We were in walking distance. The host was great. The whole entire stay was incredible. But the first night that we were there, it was a little bit challenging to really get a good night rest. And the reason being is because we realized that when we turned off all the lights, that there was still a gap at the top of the very window frame, that the main hallway where all the condominiums connected, the light that stayed on all night was shining through the room. Needless to say, we hardly got any sleep that first night, and we woke up pretty much feeling groggy and out of sorts. So needless to say, we talked about it and we were like, yeah, we don't want that to happen again for the second night. So to cut a long story short, my wife, as creative as she is, was able to find some beach towels, and we came up with the idea to put the beach towels up where the lighting was coming through the window. So the next night, turned the lights off, boom, it was dark as a cave in there, and guess what? We got some really deep sleep, some really good sleep, woke up feeling truly rested, and had an absolute blast at the wedding because of it. Now, why in the world am I telling you all this? Well, it reminds me of all the clients that come to me, typically busy, high-performing guys who are dealing with a lot on their plate. Stress is typically high. And one of the main challenges is they have a really hard time getting a good quality night's rest. And there's so many things that we talk about inside the accelerated method on overcoming that and making sure that they get a really good night rest. But one of the things that they don't realize is that light is one thing that can really suppress really good sleep. And so whether that be the TV being on or scrolling news feeds, or it could be maybe there's some kind of light coming in from the hallway or anything, any kind of light, when you have that, what that is known as blue light. And when blue light comes in, it basically tells your brain that it's still daytime. Even if it's the smallest LED light across the room or just your phone screen, it doesn't matter. It actually triggers your brain to not suppress melatonin, which is the precursor hormone to be able to allow your body to get a good night rest, right? So the case in point is that if you're a busy guy and you are having a troubled time really getting some rest, my invitation for you is to really, you don't have to find beach towels and put those on your windows, but to consider investing in blackout curtains. Blackout curtains can do wonders for you, especially in your room. Just make it like the sleep sanctuary, it's like I like to call it, and I'll go on that in a video for another day. But basically setting up your room to where it's so pitch dark in there, like a cave, like my wife did for our Airbnb stay, and that way you can get a really good night rest. You won't have any light triggering your brain to think that it's daytime. You'll be able to secrete melatonin in your brain naturally and get a truly good night's rest. Again, that's just one simple strategy for you to try. Keep it dark as a cave in your room. Consider investing in blackout curtains. And listen, if you're a guy who's having a trouble time falling asleep and you want more insight on really how to get your sleep handled, check out my book, Regain Your Edge, and you can grab a copy of that over at www.logan-henry.com/regain your edge. I'm Logan. Till next time, I'm out.